Alrighty, today we are down in Southwest Bend, checking out this 3-bed, 2-bath, single-family home. This property is located in the Homestead Division. All of these properties are on oversized lots, nice big wide street. There's no HOA here, but there are a few CC&Rs. This property was originally built in 1978. The last sale was back in 2014, sold for $295, and the current owners listed this property back in March of this year, March 2025, and we're originally asking $715,000. They've since had 4 price drops and are now down to asking $630,000. So the lot size is 0.32 acres, so you're on a third of an acre. A lot of it is this front yard space. Good amount of grass, some perennial landscaping, and one of the key factors of this entire neighborhood are the mature trees. There's some really tall boys around here, which is kind of a nice aesthetic you don't get in all neighborhoods, especially obviously new construction. So the home has been updated recently. Taking a look at the exterior real quick before we pop inside. We've got our electric meter here, and the property does have natural gas. The home is on public water, connected to public water, but then all of these properties here do have their own private septic systems. Looking at online records, it looked like this septic system was installed in 1985. So definitely worth getting inspections done to get clarity on the condition of that, if there's any work needed. Taking a look at the roof from this vantage point, I see a couple spots that may need some light treatment, but overall, it's looking like in pretty good condition. I'd be surprised if this required a full re-roof right away. The driveway is very spacious. You can totally fit a few cars here, and then RV parking along this side would be no problem. And then, of course, you do also have an attached 2-car garage. So lighting fixtures, exterior and interior, have been updated. There's this original lava rock facade on the front of the home, and then a pretty spacious front porch that the sellers have recently restained. So yeah, it's a beautiful day down in Southwest Bend. Let's head on inside and take a look. So stepping right inside, there's a tile floor landing that opens up to the dining room and living room, and then hallways back to the bedrooms. Got a nice sized coat closet. Dining room kind of opens up to the kitchen here, which has been updated with new countertops, kitchen sink, backsplash, and oven. Decent amount of storage throughout. The double basin kitchen sink in the matte black, the view out to the front of the home. Off the kitchen with a pocket door is the laundry room. Water heater is located right there in the corner. Looks to be newer-ish, definitely worth taking a little look at, but isn't too bad. And then off the laundry room is the garage. Door right there out to the backyard. Electrical panel is located here with everything labeled, which we love to see. And then this looks like the sprinkler control, the different front yard and backyard sprinklers. So going back in through the dining room, there's a large sliding glass door out to the back deck, and then a flow into the sunken living room. Don't forget to take a step down. There are no light fixtures in this room, but there are outlets galore for adding lamps and lighting. And then there is a gas wood stove here for those cozy Bend winter nights that are quickly approaching. Heating here is electric and natural gas with the wood stove, but there is no cooling. However, with all the tall trees, I think there would be a good amount of shade in the summer, but that could be something you look at installing. So this is the first bedroom. It's definitely the smallest of the three. You do get a nice closet space there. And then right off of the hallway on the opposite side is the first full bathroom with an updated vanity. No mirror yet, but a toilet and then newer fiberglass surround shower tub combo with an interesting wood border to it. I kind of like that. And then your frosted windows. Good amount of storage throughout. Here's another little linen closet. And then the second bedroom, another closet space there. This one is slightly larger than the first. Looks like each room has its own wall heater too, which could be nice. You have some people that prefer different temperatures. And then here's the primary bedroom. Got a double closet in here and a barn door that goes into the primary bathroom. Updated shower in here with dual shower heads. And that's the interior of the home. So coming out of the sliding glass door, we have a covered back to deck area. There's a brick, oh, it's a like faux brick landing here for like a dining set. Very low maintenance back here. There isn't really any grass that would need a lot of mowing or maintenance. There is a nice size storage shed here. Take a look inside that. So yeah, lots of space here for storage. With the big trees, there isn't like a ton of great lighting for garden space, but maybe you could have some planters. The fence is pretty old. Kind of looks like the neighbors added their own fence along the back side. Satellite on the roof up there. And that's the door that went off the garage. The Neighbors' homes are situated where no one's kind of looking into the yard, just for added privacy. And then you do have gates that open right there. You could pull through right here for some extra storage. You could probably fit a vehicle if the stuff was moved out of the way. Yeah, very spacious, low maintenance, definitely, you know, just some leaves dropping. But imagining, you know, potentially a hot tub or maybe a sauna over in that back corner, could see this being a nice spot to hang out. So that's our property tour of this home for today. One other major note worth mentioning is that based on city maps, this one would be STR eligible. So it could be a great option for someone who is looking for a investment property in Bend. Maybe you spend part of the year here as your primary residence and you spend the other part of the year renting it out. Multiple exit strategies with this one. We do have the pro forma in hand with an estimated 66% occupancy at $200 a night. We're looking at potentially up to $50K in gross income annually. With these numbers, you know, there's a lot of ways you could play it. We do have an offer strategy prepped for this one. So if you would like to discuss what that could look like for you, reach out and we will be happy to assist.